Hi there Gemini, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive tarot reading for June 29th to July the 5th. Can you believe that we are starting to enter July already? It's gone so quick this year. Okay Cancer, Gemini, sorry, I've only just started. I've been doing nothing to do with Cancer. I don't know why that popped into my head. Gemini, I am going to start shuffling out your cards here, your oracle cards, to get the overarching theme or message. See what wants to come through. If you prefer to jump straight to the read, Gemini, please do use the timestamp. Pratyahara, beautiful. Okay, I will let you know what that one is all about in just a moment. I'm going to get the rest of the cards out first. Pulling your oracle card from the Work Your Light deck at the moment. There it goes, coming out quick today. Share your voice, come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. There might be something that you need to voice or speak up about this week. Share your heart. Let's see what the tarot cards say. So guys, I'm going to first of all pull the card for the position of the recent past, what you might be journeying right now, or energies leaving, completing, or transitioning from your life. We'll then do the present and the near future outcome position, and we'll get clarifiers for each of those as well. So let's see what wants to come out. Gemini, recent past, Gemini, recent past, Gemini. Interesting. Okay, Gemini, we have the Ten of Wands and the Hierophant. Some of you might have recently ended or left a job or a committed relationship or marriage. That's what the Hierophant can stand for. We might be on the threshold of that at the moment. We have the Seven of Swords, and it could be because there was something going on in that situation that wasn't all as it seemed. Maybe some deception. It could be dishonesty. There's levels to that card, guys. Let's get your next card out. This might be what you need to speak up about. You might need to confront someone about this. We have the outcome energy, please. Near future for Gemini in this situation. Cards are quiet. Maybe you've been quiet until now, Gemini, but it's time to share your voice about the situation. Speak up. You might need to confront somebody. And the Ten of Swords, yeah. I mean, we have a definite ending here out of this situation. Let's get the clarifiers though. That can change the game. I'm not going to speak too soon actually on that ending. And we'll see what else wants to come out. We've got the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Swords, guys. Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. It's something that's probably really shaking your foundation or your sense of stability and security in a situation. That's what that can mean. Sorry guys, I just really can't keep these straight on the table. Let's get the clarifiers. We clarify that Ten of Wands with the Hierophant. Ten of Wands with the Hierophant, there it goes on the floor. Seven of Wands, guys, yeah, something that's really challenged you. I do have the Lovers that was kind of popping out in reverse as well, so yeah, it could be with a love situation, or it might mean that there's a key decision that needs to be made for the situation, which can be either to end it or it can be to speak up and confront about it. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. There it goes. Three of Cups. Potential for, if it's in a love situation, there could be a third party. If this is maybe in a workplace situation, it can mean meddling. Too many cooks in the kitchen. People undermining you, that kind of thing. Deception in team dynamics. Too many, guys. Sorry, I do drop these ones a little bit. They're quite slippery, these cards. So I'll just grab them. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please, for Gemini in this situation that's unfolding. The Chariot. Yeah, you will be moving on to bigger and better things that are much more in alignment with you here, Gemini. to a fresh new beginning. We have the Fool or Starseed at the bottom of the deck. There's a new beginning for you out of this. Okay, let me straighten these up. Okay, Gemini, let's read the cards here, starting with your oracle cards. We have Pratyahara. Now, this is an interesting energy. It's about control of the senses, but what it says here, I'm just looking at the book for this one. I don't know these ones by heart, guys, but it talks about letting go of distractions in your life, and once you do, things will really upgrade. So it says that you might be holding on to things, and it could be anything from, you know, people, jobs, foods, I don't know, it says stimulants here as well, could be drugs and alcohol, whatever, that is just not in alignment with you, that's not serving you. And it says that there's kind of like once you release that you're going to go deeper and you're going to actually reach a new level of illumination. So there's something that's not serving you that needs to be released from your energy field. Very clearly that is happening in this reading. And we have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So it really means that this is the week to speak up, guys, to share your voice, to express yourself from a place of integrity, honesty, with clarity. If you do think that there's something going on behind the scenes that's not in your interests, you know, this is the time to bring that to light, because, you know, really there is something going on clearly for this reading. You'll know if this is your reading if you are journeying something, and at the moment it could just be an intuition, or for some of you I feel like it could be, you know, you really kind of have that proof, but it's really time to speak up from your truth this week. So let's start in your recent past here, Gemini. We have the Hierophant with the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So we have a clear challenging situation for you guys here in a sense of a committed institutionalized setting. So that can mean committed relationship or marriage, place of study, workplace, that kind of thing. It could also be, with the Hierophant card, a situation in a friendship as well that has challenged your values. Something here in the situation is going against what you believe is right for you, against your values, and it just doesn't feel good. So the 7 of Wands, you know, really is that feeling of being challenged, feeling that sense of competition. It could be competition in the workplace as well, and being challenged about that. You might have colleagues that are vying with you or challenging with you for recognition or a promotion or something like that. You know, I'm not going to rule out that if this isn't a relationship that there could be other energies around that are kind of competing for your partner. We do have the 3 of Cups in the reading, and the 7 of Wands kind of tells me that you've had to kind of keep pushing with this. There's a sense of having to have that persistence or resilience to keep going, but it also is the card of kind of that warrior mode, showing me that, you know, you have had the energy to do that, and, you know, you will continue to, so it's not going to necessarily get the better of you. The 10 of Wands here, we see you know, having to carry this weight, carry this burden for a while. The 10 of Wands is something that really needs to be released. It's, you know, it's weighed you down for long enough, so it needs to be brought to light. Maybe you need to speak up about it. The thing about the 10 of Wands is that you're using a lot of your energetic resources just to kind of keep afloat, and just to keep going in this situation. And obviously we can't do that too long, otherwise we get to that kind of 10 of Swords burnout, so we must release them. And it's like it's taking all your energy, so you can't see other opportunities, other ways to go, because if you look at this person here, those wands, that heavy load is clouding his vision. So it is time to release that. I'd say well overdue. Just coming back to the Hierophant there, I think there's a sense of the situation really challenging you at a level of values that doesn't align with you, or someone's doing something that you clearly feel is wrong, whether it's wrong for you or wrong by other people. Might not be done directly to you, but you might be seeing something unfolding around you if it's in the workplace, and you're kind of thinking, I really need to speak up against this, but I'm just not sure, you know, if that's the right thing to do. Now, in your current or focus energies this week here, Gemini, we have the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. So clearly there is something going on with other people surrounding you that potentially is not honest, or there is maybe a deception here. With the 7 of Swords, there's lots of levels to it, guys, but it can be somebody manipulating, undermining, stealing your thunder, you know, literally taking something from you. In terms of relationships, it can be somebody who might be, you know, talking to other people on social media, or all the way through to, you know, adultery. Of course, there's just lots of different levels to it. I'm not saying that it's that for you. It could just be somebody who is showing you one side of themselves, and really they're thinking or feeling something else on the inside. So it can be that kind of two-faced behavior as well. But together with the Three of Cups, you know, and this person here is like taking something, looking over their shoulder towards the Three of Cups. I feel like there's another party involved, so it could be multiple people in on this together. Could be a couple of people trying to take down somebody in the workplace. Obviously, you know, that can be third party energy in a relationship as well. So I really feel that this is the week that maybe you actually catch someone in the act, or you get that evidence that you need, and then it's time for you to share your voice, speak up against it, so that you can definitely you can release this, but you know, maybe you release it for other people as well. I just get the feeling that it's more people involved. So in your outcome energy, we have the Ten of Swords with the Chariot. Yeah, so this here is, you know, in the very near future, guys, whether it's at the end of this week or in the weeks that unfold after this reading, I think there's going to be a very definite ending and moving on from this situation. So, you know, if that could be you or another person leaving that workplace or place of study, or just completely removing themselves from the situation, really putting a firm boundary down and saying, you know what, just don't talk to me about this ever again, or I'm not going to be involved in this kind of behavior. Obviously, if it's a relationship, guys, it could be an ending. The Ten of Swords is normally quite a final ending, and it can be one that comes with a little bit of pain. You know, obviously, if there's people here that you kind of trusted that have done the dirty on you, that can be really painful when that really comes to light. So, you know, the good news is that there's always a new beginning, a new dawn, a new day. Just make sure that you're the one with clean hands here, Gemini, and that you're not the person doing something that's you know, deceptive. And if so, you know, you have the opportunity now to right those wrongs by maybe speaking up, by maybe being honest, maybe communicating early, so that the consequences aren't as dire. But either way, yeah, we have that definite ending. And then we have the beautiful Chariot energy, which is such a nice note to end on, because the Chariot is about forward movement. It's about victory, like a really good sense of victory. And often that can be a victory that comes through leaving a comfort zone, like leaving home. And home can be, you know, what is comfortable for you. So that could be that it's the speaking up that's really uncomfortable for you. You don't like the confrontation, but maybe that's the home that you need to leave, that security of, okay, I don't say anything because maybe I just want to be, you know, want to be the people pleaser. I want to be liked by everyone, but maybe you need to bring this to an end so that there can be that sense of victory and moving on. You know, the Chariot talks about making a clear decision, coming into alignment, and then moving forward from there into something much better for you. So it is like a new beginning energy. It is a victory ending, and yeah, it just asks that you might need to leave a comfort zone in order to make that happen. Yeah, I really love this reading, Gemini, so there is that sense of victory at the end. Obviously, there might be a little bit of a challenge to go through in order to get there. It's a pretty specific reading. You'll know if it's yours, Gemini, but this is what the cards say. So, Gemini, I do wish you all the best with it this week. Do keep in mind it is a general reading. It's for a collective. It may not be your reading. If it's not, don't make it fit. Feel free to leave me a comment. Does this resonate for you? I'd love to know. I do read them all and try to reply to them all. It helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies. And I'll be back here, same time, same place, for another weekly reading next week.